straw.
Okay.
We refused to go inside the barracks because inside the barracks there were the tiers, bunks made of 2x4 tiers, flea infested. It was horrible.
Let me ask this with respect to when you were in the various POW camps. Was the German did they practice segregation? I mean, they kept the blacks, everybody right together.
Weren't enough to segregate.
Okay.
When I got to Stalag 3, I was number 4, black. Scotty Hathcock was there, Woody Morgan, and Smith with Daniels and the stuff. We were 4 and 5. So therefore, we went into a room with just like anybody else.
But did you guys kind of stick together, all of you? Did the boys separate you from the rest of it?
I went one way, Danny went another way,
So prison was integrated?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay. That's all it's generally.
I went into a room with, well, ironically, the rooms were so crowded, there were 9 men in a room, so they took out a double bunk and put in a triple bunk. So they sent a representative from each room to pick up the guy going into the room. There were about 150, 200 of us en masse, and each room representative came out to pick out the room. I'm standing in line, I'm the only black. And down the line comes the guy picking out guys to go to the room. And long, tall hillbilly comes by and says, "Bob Crosby, I think I'll take this boy." Oh, God. Racist. In Germany.
In front of the...
But standing right behind him was the colonel. Chicken eyes. And the colonel says, "Lieutenant?" "Yes, sir." "You go with him." "Yes, sir." So I go with this guy.
The hillbilly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said, here I go again, racist segregation. I'm a veteran here. Gets in the room, everything's great. The guys are great. And the next day, up and down the halls, things going on, all of a sudden, security, security, security. What the hell do you mean security? Security, security. Then all of a sudden, the guys in the room open up books and on the table, their passports. What the hell is this? And all of a sudden, it occurred to me why I was chosen. They were sure of my identity.
Okay. You could have been a German spy. Oh, I got you. Okay.
This is a room where all the guys were making out the passports for the guys who were going to escape.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. So they knew you could not have been a German spy.
There you go.
Now, based on the color you see.
There you go.
Okay. So how interesting was that? Not necessarily getting out any public secrets. How interesting was that to be there?
Oh, it was interesting. Sit there and see how things going on.
So you were the center. You were kind of like in the center of the.
Yeah. Literally, I was a spectator. I didn't take part in any of the. I was simply a spectator.
Okay.
And in fact, today in Detroit, one of the roommates, Gil, happens to be living. He lives in Rochester, Bloomfield Hills.
Oh, okay.
One of the guys in the room with me.
Oh, okay.
In fact, we see each other every Tuesday in Veterans Hospital. They have a session for POWs.
Okay.
Every Tuesday at 10 o'clock at Veterans Hospital in Detroit. And I see Gil every time.
Okay.
So we were there until April 29th. No, we were there at Stella 7A until April 29th.
Okay.
45.
Okay. So you were imprisoned how many
9 months?
9 months. Okay. All right. Similarly, you said it wasn't. Go ahead.
we were liberated by Patton. And a couple of days later, we're sitting there waiting for transportation back to Lahar for the boat to come home. And somebody said, "This place down there with a lot of dead people." What are you talking about? They said, "You got dead people down there stacked up like cordwood."
Wow.
We got to cheat. We had to go find this place. You could smell it a mile before you got to it. Ovens are still warm.
Wow.
Dachau.
Oh, boy, you.
Thousands of dead bodies everywhere. The odor was horrendous. I tell everybody that ordinarily on Saturday during the summer everybody's barbecuing in your neighborhood. You smell barbecue. But the odor of human flesh is something I'll never forget. Horrendous. Table covered with rings. Great big pile. Gold rings, diamond rings. Where you burn the body, you had somebody pulling off rings. Another table covered with amalgam, gold. Before you burn the body, you had somebody with a pair of pliers pulling off the goddamn gold and amalgam. And every time I give one of these lectures, somebody said, "Well, Mr. Jefferson, you know, the Holocaust it's never happened. It's a hoax." And I have to use the words I can't use on TV to describe how they took a bulldozer and dug a big trench and push all these dead bodies over in this trench. Talk about horrendous. But then when I give a presentation to some young blacks, "Oh, Mr. Jefferson, hey, wait a minute, back up. Doggone, what's going on in Burundi? What's going on in Kenya? What went on in Kosovo? What happened in India between the Muslims and the Hindus? What's going on in Iraq today, where you've lost 3,000 men? By the way, do you know the difference between a Sunni and a Shiite? Or no, talk to blacks. Do you know the difference between a Tutsi and a Hutu? You'd be surprised. Ignorance. But that gets off on a different story.
Of your 9 months in prison, how would you categorize it? Was it all day? I mean, how would you categorize it, those 9 months up to your liberation?
To me, it was instructional. I learned a heck of a lot.